Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Senna, like the Twisted Fate, can be very vulnerable, to be honest, to that kind of follow-up damage from the Ziggs. If this was a Jarvan instead of a Lee Sin, I'd be like, oh, this actually kind of cooks.
Yeah, or like if it was
well for Keen, right? Rascal's not going to get solo killed like I said up here, but can get some advantages. He's going to Ghost.
Yeah, he's looking for it as Pleda's making his way in. Pleda is everywhere right now. Let's see where the Keen is going to... Oh, yes, of course he is. He presses Ghost and just starts walking around. Pleda not going to be able to find it. So
Gold onto Teddy here. Really cool macro play. They will have to give up the Dragon for this, but the Ziggs picking up also the Kevins. 6 Kevins on the Ziggs on a side that has no answer is actually a really now after 1330. But, I mean, this turret lives because of the Ziggs ult, and they actually might turn this into something.
Yeah, they're looking for Keen now, not able to get the stun, and he gets healed by Pays as well. The gold card comes in, Dawning Shadow down as well, and Rascal's not quite able to get it done. Pleda now running for the hills, but Chovy's going to catch up to him. Oh no! Sponge delivered, but the tower is still shooting. This is dangerous, but obviously not dangerous enough, especially when your Nautilus is as tanky as this.
But 2 turrets might go down for this. They bought a ton of time. They didn't turn into winning plays, and I think they definitely overextended up there. It is very difficult to actually come in here and try to take this one away. Chovy doesn't have teleport.
Yeah, Canyon now looking for an option here, and he's just going to turn it. Pleda definitely is one of those. Does have a decent shield, but Canyon's going to close the gap. Picks up the kill onto the Pike now, as that's a lot of damage. In goes Sponge, he finds the kick, but Canyon turns it! He's got the shield from the passive, and that's 4-0 now for Gen.G. Satab grabs one back though onto Keen as DRX. They're sticking to it, but Lens is so incredibly tanky, and I don't even think Cassante can do enough Cassante things to help this one. Even the Rift Herald gets amongst it as the Emperor's Divide lands onto Teddy. He's a bit of a monster, but not enough. Canyon goes down because he was battling a turret here, and the Sand Soldiers getting very aggressive. Somehow Pleda, he's back here once again. The Dawning Shadow flash was very cute there from Pays, and they take down the turret as well. Pleda gets out with the help of the Blast Cone. Gen.G very, very soon though, as Teddy's waddling down. And this Drake, this one's going to be important. Soul Point is big as the Mega Inferno Bomb goes down. The Drake is secured by Lens. Supports and taking dragons this week.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
It's just one to play front to back. They can play sides, and they can get vision at any moment with the Destiny Gate as, oh dear, Teddy's dead.
Yeah, speaking of Destiny Gate, gold card, chain CC, so easy to pull it off when you have this much control after a dominating team fight win. Like, that was the one you had to win. That was the one you had to group for. You had to be ready to slow fight and win and start stacking them up as, oh boy.
Yep, there's a hook. Depth Charge going to come down as well, and there is no Sponge for this fight. I have a feeling that this is just going to be Infernal Soul for Gen.G. And DRX, just nothing they can do about it. They might be able to move up and try to do some damage. It's been up and available for about 3 minutes time, and I think Gen.G, they might even go over there as, all right, Satab's just really dead.
That was a mini game to see who could get the kill. Pays was playing.
Yeah. The double global really is just, it's looking a little bit imbalanced.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Well, they're just going to do Baron now because Satab isn't here. And Teddy, I mean, he's got ult, but even with these 2 items, he just doesn't do enough alone.
All right, how much is it going to take to kill Lehens? Do they even kill Lehens? As the Baron is going down as well. Who's going to die first, Lehens or the Baron? It'll be the Baron. And Lehens then dies immediately afterwards. But I think that his sacrifice will not be in vain.
No, certainly not. I do not think they mind it even slightly. I mean, Lehens might be a little bit annoyed about it, but he knows he did his job. Sometimes press R.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find anything there.
This was not the right time to do so.
No. As Canyon is going to get spotted, but just does so much damage to Pleda as Rascal also in trouble. Chovy and his Sand Soldiers are just obliterating this Cassante. I have seen tankier looking Cassantes, I'm not going to lie to you, as now Pays is ganking. This is pretty cathartic for a Senna, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Because you're much more used to just being punched a whole lot of times and then killed. Not be able to do anything against Cassante. Not to be the case this time around.
And this was always how this game was going to go, and that's why the draft and its creativity was cool, but the second you lose that one fight, I mean, they just are playing, ping pong with your champions. You don't want to be the ball.
Whoa, max range hook is going to connect there as Sponge once again going to go down. Lehens also probably going to go down as he decides that he'll accept the outcome, as Keen is just destroying structures, as TF absolutely loves to do. This inhibitor turret going to go down as well, as Chovy looks for the angle. Gold card flies in as Satab just blows up. Cinders fly everywhere, and Gen.G, base broken in 2 places. 25 minutes looks to be the timer for this game to be over.
Yeah, I mean, single target damage is insane, as you can see, and there's just so many different ways to lock people down. And as you mentioned, Rascal's not even that tanky, so even he's not going to last.
Chovy flashes in, he finds the Emperor's Divide on 2. More explosions as these Cinders erupt onto the Rift, and Cassante also going to go down. Somehow it's Chovy that gets that kill, and then limps away with 100 health. And I think that the health bars are low enough for DRX to have at least one.
Yeah.
As this inner turret is also now under fire. It's a 6,000 gold Red Bull Baron power play. Will they be able to get over there and maybe steal it with a Mega Inferno Bomb? Who knows? Kickback does come on through there as Keen looks to try and get out. It's not going to work, but it's also not going to work for Sponge. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Chovy also just splitting as these Nexus turrets in trouble. And Satab, that's 1 auto attack from a Sand Soldier.
Chovy voted no. He said the Elder's not going to spawn before I kill the Nexus. He wants to end this game.
Canyon and Rascal both just dashing in unison. That actually looks pretty cute.
I mean, they're just now surrounding this bottom turret here while also threatening the Nexus turrets.
Yeah, Bone Skewer going to go wide there as DRX still fishing for any opportunity.
75.
Finally, yeah.
75 seconds on the Elder. Atlas is going to be close.
Well, I mean, the Elder might spawn, but I just don't know whether it's going to get any attention. That's all I'm thinking. As Sponge, oh no, he is going to get snared. Will survive for the moment as Lahan's a brick wall as another kick does come down. It's Pays that's the target. All Out is going to be executed, and Pays just going to flash away. Manages to, in fact, get the kill onto the Cassante, and I think that that really does spell how this game is going for DRX, as Chovy is tanking Mega Inferno Bombs and will eventually explode into 1,000 Cinders. The Nexus should do the same thing, though, as Keen, he gets to be in the picture. The Destiny Gate does come through, and now he just gets to stand and play bodyguard, as this Nexus will be taken down. Gen.G, I mean, I think it was a really good attempt from DRX, but Gen.G just too good in the end.
Yeah, I mean, Elder, 24 seconds to